Welcome everyone to a foam core insert demonstration. Today I'll be showing you outer signs. This isn't a tutorial, this is just me showing you what's inside my personal box of outer sign and how I like to organize this game. Now I have the 3 currently available expansions for this game: Unseen Forces, Omens of Ice, and Gates of Arkham. Whenever I organize foam core inserts, I like to have everything that's necessary for the base game and then some inside the box. Because Outer Sign is a special game with the expansions being almost entirely separate games, I've left them inside their own respective boxes. They don't have foam core inserts because it doesn't really need it. But for everything that goes for the base game, whether or not I include the expansions, they are inside here. So let's check this out. On the top, of course, is the rulebook, and here I have most of everything you'll need for the base game. Here in the top right corner is everything I need for the horrors that I need to face. The gods are here. I can simply pick one that I want, select it, and now I have the doom and the outer signs within easy reach. So I can place them off to the side or place them onto the card themselves. So this is a handy thing to have just all together in one spot. Here at the bottom, I've got all my monsters and the clock that you need for the different phases of the game. I even have a bag here, so I can take all these monster tokens, place them inside this bag. And under all of that, I have the entry cards from the base game and the Unseen Forces expansion. So it's all in one spot. Once I organize this, just set that off to the side, put it back in the box, because I have what I need from it. Now here are all the dice from all the expansions, and over here to the side are the monsters that would be required for special setup scenarios. So they're separate from the other gaggle of monsters. That way, if I need them, I have them with an easy setup, or I can just leave them here. And of course here are all the investigators. We're not sorting them out in any specific order. They're just all there, with plenty of space. So, I take what I need, put it back in the box. Now here, we've got the 3 major tarot-sized decks. All the investigators, the other world events, and the excess adventure cards, and the adventure cards. Here in the middle, I do love my token trays. So these are all the tokens that I need for the game, all in one good spot, so that when I'm ready to set up, I simply just lift this up and have this at the top of the game board within easy reach of everybody. But then now, that separates these 2 layers, which means here are all the decks that you need for the game. Common, unique, your spells, and your allies. And then here I also have some extra cards for the optional super hard event deck, and then the blessings. So I can just set those off to the side or whatever I need. I might include the skill deck here from Gates of Arkham just to have it just in case. I've got the space for it, so why not? And here, of course, is the event deck. So that is how I set up my outer signs box. It's got everything that I need for the base game, and the way that I make these inserts is by freehand. So I unfortunately do not have blueprints for how you could do it yourself. But looking at how I have this set up, you can kind of estimate the sizes of the cards here. And when I need to pack everything up, I just take it out of the bag, put it back inside, and bam. It all fits nicely. See, it doesn't have any excess lip. If I push onto this, that's as far as it goes. And actually, I can feel it's touching the cardboard. It's not an excess of gas or air in there. It's perfectly sealed. Just looking at these expansions here, Omens of Ice, it's got the rulebook for here. It's got the adventure cards that it needs, and all the extra event decks, and all the tokens. See, these aren't organized because I know it's all here. And this is just how Elder Sign plays. If I wanted to include these expansions, I couldn't, include them all, and it would all couldn't fit inside the box. So I have them within their own boxes if I ever actually want to play the expansion. If I just want to take this game home, or take this game to someone's house, I just need this. I don't need any of these. Anything that's in here is only needed for the expansions. For the Unseen Forces box, it's empty. Everything that was needed is inside the box. And I'm probably going to do the same setup for when the third expansion comes out, because it's also going to be in the same manner of these two expansions, of being a separate sort of game mode that doesn't necessarily require the Elder Sign. That doesn't require to be in the Elder Sign base game. If it needs to be in here, it will be included in here. For example, if we look at Gates of Arkham, I have some item cards in here. And that's because these item cards are only used when playing Gates of Arkham. So, why not? Just leave them out here. So that when I need it, it'll all be in one spot. And that I don't have to separate it out when I set up the base game. And there you go. That's my demonstration of my foam core insert for Elder Sign. If you have an easy way for me to draw up the blueprints online so that anyone else can copy it for themselves, let me know, because I would totally be down for that. Otherwise, I'll probably draw it by hand and upload it to Imgur, and then you guys can see for yourself and make it for your own games. If you would like for me to do a tutorial on Elder Sign, please let me know. The only reason why I haven't done tutorials for certain games is because tutorials already exist. But if you would like for me to do it in my style, then sure, yeah, I'm totally down to do that. Elder Sign is a game I do enjoy. As you can see, I have all the expansions, and so I'm pretty familiar with the game itself. When the third expansion comes out, I would like to do a bit of an overview series talking about games like this, where you have a base game, or perhaps two different versions of a game, like Mansions of Madness 1 and 2, and many different expansions, so that people can know, if they get the base game, would they also want these expansions? And if they do, which ones do they quote-unquote need, or which ones have the best experience? Or just in general, information on the products themselves. I want to give that to you. But for now, that's all I have. Thanks for watching, and let's keep on rolling.